So I just want to talk about Destined Rivals really quickly. But what you need to be really careful of is if you're going to be buying it now, that price looks like it's going to be tanking. We've seen it happen recently with the last couple of sets, such as um, Journey Together, obviously, and kind of happening with Prismatic Evolutions a little bit at the minute. So if we just look here, let's have a look at this Destined Rivals booster box. It's going, see straight away, the market price was $384, and look at that, straight down, already down to 260. And to be honest, I think that's going to keep on going. And you can see it with just other things as well. Like if we go to the Elite Trainer box, so this is just the regular Elite Trainer box, it's not the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. The Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box will be more expensive, but the thing with that is that it is also going down in price as well. If we have a look here, look again, that this trend starts off really high, and I have no idea who's buying this. It says 2 people bought it or 2 items sold, so someone's buying it. But then if you've bought that for that price because you were so desperate for it, again, it's just that FOMO. I talk about it all the time. Just got to be really careful and watch this price. Only 2 people have bought it, and then within, when's this, 24th to 26th of March, and by the 5th of April to the 7th of April, it's tanked in price. And these have only just come out on pre-sale on Monday. So you just got to be really careful. And if you're not getting them on your pre-order, just don't worry about it. You will get them eventually. And you see, by the end of May, it's $117. So it's gone down from $349 to $117, which is absolutely insane. That drop is just crazy. You've got to be really careful of trying to buy these things. And this is just what's happening. It's going to happen with Destined Rivals, and it might even happen with Black Flare, Black Bolt, and White Flare. I always say this: Black Flare and White Bolt. It just isn't the thing. But I just keep doing it by accident. So just if you aren't getting that on pre-order, just be really, really careful. We'll have a look at the next one. Now, the Destined Rivals Booster Bundle. Personally, I really like booster bundles. Booster bundles are one of my favorite things to buy because I always feel like you get really good hits from a booster bundle. It's just my look. I really don't like triple blisters. The only reason is because I just don't get hits from them, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. I have no explanation for it. I just don't get hits from triple blisters. But back to the booster bundles. Again, the same thing's happening. I don't know who is buying a booster bundle for $84 straight off the bat. Again, one person's bought it. Then the next day, again, 17 people have bought it, so 17 items sold. I'm saying people, this may not be 17 people who have bought it. It might be one person who has bought 17. If you made that investment decision, I am sorry. But you could probably afford it, so who cares? And then again, $84 straight down to 67, and I think that will keep on going to around 50 at least. You can see there it's still 67, but recently 62.44 So it's going to keep on going. You can see here 70, 70, 69, 68, 62. If we go to the next one, which is, am I on the wrong page? Yes, I am. Let's see if we can find the Pokemon Center one. There's the Pokemon Center one. So again, it's even saying this is still pre-sale, so you don't have to worry about it too much. But again, $1,195 straight down to 466. Someone has bought it for that price. Like, that's just crazy, and it's halved within a month. You just don't have to do this. I just don't get it. See this with the cards as well. So if we're looking at some of the last sold here, obviously this is in pounds because my currency is pounds. So obviously TCG player is in dollars, but here we're just going to have a look in pounds because I'm on the English eBay. Again, the prices vary very differently. Obviously, these ones are sold from the US, it's saying here, because the delivery is insane, which is why when I'm searching for cards, I normally just buy it from my country. So if I'm searching, I'll put item location just as UK because that just makes it easy for me and I don't have to worry about really high packaging costs. So again, £30 here for this Misty's Lapras, and then the next or other ones 35, 35, 34, 31, 23, but that is CGC 10. Very odd. Oh yeah, it's Japanese. My bad. Again, there's one for 30, 35, 21. That's English? So you can see just how things are changing so much. If we go to the next one, we have the Mewtwo. So we have the regular full art, which is £24. Then the SIR, 407, but then another one. So that one, they were both sold on the same day. So one went for £407, the other one went for £291. You can see the price very different on that is ridiculous, to be honest. We just haven't decided what the prices are going to be. I think the price is going to tank. I think it's going to be lower than the 291. So if you're buying for 407, kind of shame on you for fueling the scalpers, really. But if you've sold it for 407, good on you. Fair play, mate. I've got the gold one there, 370. The full art again. So even here, the full art, £39, and then one for £24. So again, it's just ridiculous. I think the £24 one is probably the better call. Again, 329. Got some of the gold full arts here. I really like the gold cards. 318. If we keep on going, we have got the Ho-Oh, the Ethan's Ho-Oh. So again, the same thing's happening. Varied prices, £125 here, £129 there, then £103. So someone's getting a little bit more of a bargain, £176, £187, £145, £125. So going from 187 to £100, that's a very, very big card price difference, especially for cards which are only just coming out. They will definitely be coming out now because I've seen people starting to pull them. They will be going straight online. So if you are selling, my advice would be to put it up straight away. If you are buying, my advice would be to not buy it straight away. See, depending on what side of the market you're on, is how you should go for it, to be honest. All depends whether you're selling or buying. Another one, Cynthia's Garchomp. Prices vary massively again. We've got £172 here, £125 there, £156 here, 177, 167, 127, 182, 260. That was on the 21st of May, so last week. So you've even seen people here buying it before that other person. So this one, 177, then a week later, someone buys it for 260. When did they buy it for 167? 177. They bought it on the 18th of May, and then someone on the 21st of May buys it for 260, which is mad. If you can afford it and you're not bothered about the money, then fair play. Why not? But for me, it just seems ridiculous, to be honest. This card is 180. Then we've got some of the EXs. Now, if we're talking about the EXs, I even think that they are overpriced because a lot of the time EX is generally just £1, £2, £3, maybe £4 if it's a good one. The only ones that I've seen which are quite expensive, like a regular EX, are the evolutions from Prismatic. So they seem to be going at about, let's say they're £6, £7, £8, £6 to £10 from what I've seen is what they seem to be going for. So I'd be very surprised if the regular EXs from Destined Rivals do the same thing, because I don't think they're as popular Pokemon or as good cards as the evolutions from Prismatic. I mean, Prismatic is insane, but even that's dropping quite a bit. We can have a look at that to see if they are going down as well. But we can have a look at Journey Together. So Journey Together, the set just before Destined Rivals, can show the market trend of what is going to happen with Destined Rivals. So if we look at the booster box, there's a little bit of an outlier here because it seems like none have been sold. So it has kind of gone up and down, and then it just shoots to zero. But obviously, it just seems like none have been sold. So that one isn't the best one really to look at. If we look at though the Pokemon Center ETB, will it do the same thing? Yes, it does. So it starts off massively high, $300, 2 items sold there for 346. Then 2 months later, it's 116. So if you just wait on that FOMO, you've really got to be careful with these types of things, because it is absolutely insane how the price changes after a little while. It really does change fast. You just got to be really careful about it. The Journey Together is, personally, I thought Journey Together wasn't. It was kind of overhyped. We just had let me spit it out. Just had Prismatic Evolutions, which was really good set, and hype at Pokemon at that time was way up there, like really high. You get Journey Together, and people are like, oh my god, it's like trainer Pokemon and everything, and you get to see all these things, and you got like Lily's Clefairy, and woo, it's great. I mean, it's a good card, yeah, but 300 quid? No, not at all. Like you could just tell that the price of Journey Together was going to come down. And now, to be fair, you kind of can get things maybe a couple of quid over MSRP, but that's completely fine. Like if you want a booster box or sorry, a booster bundle, normally about 23, I can get them for 25, and anyone can because that's what they're selling for, which is a good thing. If we we've had a look at the regular one. Let's have a look at the regular. Oh, we had a look at the Pokemon Center one. Let's have a look at the regular one. Again, it did start off not too bad, and then it shot up. Like, how's that? 1,000? Well, 100, almost 200 of these selling for 123, and then the next few days go straight down to 87. And I'm not sure the exact price of a EDB in dollars for retail price, but in the UK about 44-ish, 45. So if one's going for 50, that's not too bad. So I think if this is 68, I would assume it's not too bad a price for one of these. You can see it's gone down 23% in 3 months. In the last month, it's actually gone up a little bit. I can't get it from how much it's went down from there because of just 1 month, 2 months. Oh, sorry, 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months. It's just the scale of what it's got. But you can even see some of the cards. Let's have a look at Lily's Clefairy. So, Lily's Clefairy. Okay, that's not the best one to look at. We can hopefully Enzoroark. Okay, there we go. So, started off at 220. It's now 80. And still going down. So, my advice here is just to be really careful with buying things straight away, because the price is always going to be inflated for a new set, especially at the moment. I think at the moment that is more of a fact than has ever been, apart from maybe in the boom during COVID in 2020. But that was mainly like more of a vintage boom from what I could tell. Obviously, people were still looking at new sets because it was like Crown Zenith and all that, and that was a really good set and it had really good pull rates. Destined Rivals, the pull rates, from what I have seen personally, what by watching videos and other people opening them, I've got a few to open. I will be doing that. They have been absolutely insane, like really good. People have been pulling them like left, right, and center. Like that Mewtwo has been pulled lots and lots of times. So that in itself is going to cause the price to go massively down. Why it didn't happen for Prismatic Evolutions is because, well, the pull rates on that are crazy. You just really struggle to pull something. unless you are PTCG Radio, where he had a special collection box, and in that special collection box pulled 2 Umbreons, which no words for that. Like, that was just an absolute insane opening video. Like, that's just crazy. He said, "Oh, this is my first pack of Prismatic Evolutions," and he pulls the Umbreon. Good for you. Good for you. But anyway, if you like these kind of videos, please like, subscribe, comment. Just try and watch it to the end. Like, just that watch time is really, really helpful. I'll be pumping out more videos when I can, trying to do videos which will help other people as well. Looking at pricing, looking at art, looking at lots of different things, just giving basic advice on what you could do and what you could help you with Pokemon and collecting Pokemon in general. So if you could, please click on one of the other videos which pops up. It'll really help the channel. It helps me go a little bit further. Thank you very much, and goodbye.